guys, welcome to my channel. Today we're going to discuss an important topic in sales and distribution, that is enterprise structure. Though we have already discussed the enterprise structure in material management and finance, you can go to that particular links which will be there in our description box and you can learn more about that. So let's discuss the enterprise structure in SAP sales and distribution module. So today's agenda, what is enterprise structure, the concept and configurations, objective of enterprise structure, what are the key takeaways. And next one will be, first we need to understand what is enterprise structure. The SD enterprise structure in SAP ERP represents the structure of the sales and distribution entity of an organization. To map the structure into SAP ERP software, we use various building blocks provided by SAP. Use a sales organization to replicate the selling entity into SAP system. Distribution channel to represent various channels being used by enterprise to distribute goods to the market. Division to represent the various product division that exist in the organization. Sales areas to define the relationship among the selling entities or channels of distributions and product divisions. We have also sales office, sales group, and sales district to represent the geographical location, and sales employee master, which will derive from the SAP HR application to denote sales employees and their position in the hierarchical sales reporting structure. So enterprise structure in SAP SD does not exist in isolation. It has a dependencies with the enterprise structure from other modules too. And as so far as enterprise structure as a whole, we understand. So it is a hierarchy, represents the unit of organization and relationship among those units. Okay, so in smaller organizations, employees less in number and segregation of duties and work specialization is also less. In contrast to a large organization has well-defined segregation of duties, matrix and works. So dependencies with financial accountings and material management enterprise structure is of vital importance because it impacts the use of materials in the sales and distribution application as well as accounting postings of the sales transactions. Therefore, before we set up the sales and distribution structure, we should work with an SAP FICO consultant to make sure that the company code, chart of accounts, fiscal year, and other enterprise structure customization related to financial accounting application of ERP is already set up. And so is the case of material management structure. So we have already discussed what is enterprise structures. Now let's understand what is the building blocks and what are the different enterprise structure in SAP SDs that uh, have dependencies with others. So we have a concept known as client. You know, when define this particular client defined in basis or technical terms, client means a different installation of SAP used for a specific purpose. So a client is defined as a self-contained commercial, organizational and technical units within an SAP system. This means all the business data within the client is protected from other clients. And each client has its own customer master data, which can be considered as the exclusive property of that particular client. So we may have one or multiple company codes are under this particular client. We can create one company code or multiple company code, depends upon our requirements. Now the question is, what is company code? So we have already discussed what is company code, what is its relevance in entire enterprise structure. So I'll put the description box, the links which we may or you may go through it. Now company code, to be in very brief, it's a legal entity in financial accounting responsible for generating the financial statement for external statutory reporting purpose. It's configured by FICO consultant, and so how to configure and all, that is already discussed in our previous videos. So you can refer the link in the description box to check how to create the company code. So now let's understand the SD enterprise structure, which first starts with the sales organization. Sales organization is the highest level in the SD enterprise structure, and the one to which all the other building blocks are assigned. So it's a unit that sells and distributes pre-codes, negotiates terms and conditions of sales, and is responsible for product liability and other customer right of goods. So it defines the selling unit in the legal sense and is also responsible for daily business operation as well as legal obligations. And the sales organization is exactly assigned to one company code. So sales organization assigned to one company code. We can assign after creating the sales organization system, we can assign to that respective company. Now sales organization can be combined with several distribution channels. Now what is the distribution channel? Distribution channel determines the channels to which the sales organization can distribute the material and services. So several product division can also assign to the sales organization. Distribution channel can be assigned to one sales organization or it can assign to multiple sales organization also. And one company code may have a number of sales organization. We can create one sales organization, a number of sales organization and assign the company code. That we can do, we can discuss at the time of configuration. So in company code and sales organization, relation is one to many. That one company code is linked to the several sales organization. And sales organization mainly defined or based on the division of the sales function of the company, geography or sub business of the company, or any other sales criteria that may comes in the business. Now coming to the distribution channel. As you know, it is a channel through which material services reaches to the customer. For instance, internet sales, wholesale, retail, direct sales. So a distribution channel is a grouping of various distribution methods that company uses to distribute goods to its customers. Reporting requirements also done, uh, not justifying the set of distribution channel, but it can use to segment the market, to separate sales activities per market segment, or where pricing may be different or calculated differently. So the assignment is not unique. We can share our customer, material, and condition master data by maintaining a common distribution channel. So by assigning the distribution channel to the sales organization, we set up a small structure that controls the method of distribution that a sales organization can use to supply the goods and services to its customers. Okay, so the relation between the distribution and sales organization is many to many. So many distribution channel can assign to many sales organizations. Okay, and next is something called division. So a division is a product group that can be defined for a wide ranging spectrum of products. So it's a group of range of products, and this process of logically grouping of product or services can be used to manage the material or services in an organization in separate groups. So a material can have only one divisions, but when you create a material master record in SAP, we create it for a particular divisions. So a division is also one of the rules used by SAP to determine the sales area. So by assigning the division to the sales organization, set up a rule in SAP that control which product divisions a sales organization can and cannot sell from. For instance, if you assign the media and apparel product division only to the US sales organization, then SAP SD will not allow you to sell the media and apparel product using Mexican sales organization. So product division is responsible for profit from the material and services. Product division also linked to the sales and distribution for each business transactions. Now, there is a concept known as sales area. Sales area is an entity which requires to process the order in an organization, and it is the combination of your sales organization distribution channel, and division. Now, after the sales area, we have something called sales office. So, sales office is an organization forms various teams for making and selling its product and services. The sales teams in turn have their own internal structure to optimize their function and reporting based on their activities. So it is an internal organ of sales team comprises of sales office and sales group. That is a geographical set of organization in business development and sales that are using the term called sales office. So we can set up the sales office in SAP to represent say branch office maybe or subsidiary or even a sales territory. So a sales office in turn assigned to the sales area. Okay. And a sales office establishes the contact between the company and your local market. And it may be further broken down into a different group that is called sales group. So the sales office is an optional organization element in our system, but customer master maintenance required for reassigning customer to sales office during the reorganization or realignment. So far as a sales group is concerned, sales groups are the nothing but the staff of the sales office that may be subdivided into a sales group. So a sales group represents the grouping of your sales staff. His grouping are generally made in the basis of area of responsibility. For example, we may have one group of sales staff that only solicits the government contract and other groups that deals with everything else. So a group of employees under one sales office is called sales group. For example, sales group can be defined for individual division as well. Now, after these are all the enterprise elements in our sales and distribution structure. So we have already mentioned our sales organization is depends or linked with our company code, which is a financial enterprise structure. And also SD organization structure is also linked with our material management enterprise structure. And that is where another important concept or that is enterprise units that is called plant, which is a enterprise structure in material management side. So plant is an independent organizational element where we manufactures or kept goods and services, and a company code can have a number of plants. Plant can associated or assigned to the company code. One plant can be assigned to several company codes through the sales organization and distribution channel. So plant has a relation with the sales organizations as well. So one sales organization can do business from a number of plants. So plant that is defined under the company codes has many storage locations also. Okay, and storage location is nothing but the subdivision of plant, and it's used for your stocking purpose, stock or inventory purpose. So a plant can have a number of storage locations under it. That means storage location should be assigned to plant. And when any product the organizations keep selling or sold to the customer, so it has something called for delivering purpose. We have something called shipping point. So shipping point is represents the organizational entities where the deliveries are processed, and each plant needs to have at least one shipping point from where the deliveries of planning or pertaining to that plant can be processed. So we cannot create and process delivery in SAP without a shipping point. And shipping point is the top level in the organization for shipping or logistic executions point of view. So these are some of the enterprise elements that we have discussed and its relevance. Next, we will discuss the configuration aspects. We have already discussed the concept of different enterprise units in sales and distribution model. And we have already created a company code, which is a part of your enterprise structure in finance. And that company code we can access through a transaction code 0802. And my company code is this is 1098, which is Saplan Learning Private Limited. Now, and how to create the company codes and all that is the link that you can find it in our description box. Go through it, find some time to learn how to create the enterprise structure in finance as well as material management. Now we are going to create one enterprise structure in SD. That is how to create. First I'll go to the SPRO, then SAP reference IMG, enterprise structure, definition, and enterprise structure. That's since we are going to create a sales organization which is a part of your sales and distribution model. Define, copy, delete, check sales organization. So we are going to configure the sales organization, execute, define sales organization. It is a part of your configuration data. Now I'll go to the new entry, or you can copy any standard as well. So go to new entry and I'll put any 4 characters ID. So I'll put the same ID 1098 and it is my, let's say, Bengaluru sales organization. And statistics currency, all the postings and reports will be generated in Indian rupees INR. That you can add it here. Now you save it. I'm going to create a very simple sales organization. Other parameter will discussed in the coming days. Now save. So again enter. Since sales organization is a physical location, it has a address. So you can put here sales organization Bengaluru. Now add address here. If address is available, you can add it here. Zip code and city. After putting all the details, you can enter and save it. So I'll save it in my own request. That is our Sapfinance Private Limited. Enter. So this is, I have created only one sales organization here. You can create multiple by copying each of it. Then go back. Now I'll have to create a distribution channel through which company distributes the material or services or goods to the customer. Execute, define the distribution channel. Distribution channel is a 2 character. So if you are doing some export sales or your distribution channel, or you are distributing it them through the dealer and distributors, so you can also create. I'm creating one, let's say just new entry, and I'll put 98 or maybe 10. I'll put 98 here. So my distribution channel is maybe that is factory sales, factory direct sale. Now save it. So you can create multiple distribution channels. I have created only one, but you can create multiple based on your requirements. Or in the practice also you can create multiple just to see it. Next one is your sales office and sales group. So you can create one sales office, which is nothing but your geographical locations. So let's say this is my 1098. This is my southern sales office. And save it. Again, the sales office has a physical locations which demands the address of that particular locations. So sales office, where it is located, all the details you can, in the region wise code may be there, so you can add that particular code. If particular code is not there, then you can create that code also. If it is not created, select this, it is under this Karnataka, and save it. Go back. So we have created one sales office, one sales organization, one distribution channel, and one sales group must be created. People associated with that sales office. It is 3 character. So 109 I'll put group is 1098 and save it. So these are the configuration part. And if I go back again, now we'll have to set up a sales area. Sales area is nothing but the combination of sales organization, distribution channel, and our division. So a division must have to be created. Division is nothing but a product line or logical grouping of products, and that can be created through under the sales and distributions, or you can say under the logistic general. Here division is there. So you can take any division from here, or else if I can create, or if I have ever created anything, let's say, so maybe I'll take this 19 as a IT service. Okay, just copy this. I'll put it as a division is nothing but 10. 10 is vehicle is already there, so I'll put as SL IT services. And save it. So division has been created. Now we'll set up a sales area. So sales area is the combination of three, that is sales organization, distribution channel, and division, and that can go under assignment, sales and distribution model. Assigns sales organization to the company code. That linkage has to be established first. We need to assign it. Go to the position button, find your sales organization. See here, I have sales organization 1098, and I need to assign my company code. So my company code is also 1098. What has been assigned here? 1098 is my sales organizations, and it is company code is also assigned. So both are assigned and saved. Then we need to assign the distribution channel to sales organization, which we have already discussed. And how to configure? Go here, go to new entry, find your sales organization, which is 1098. My distribution channel is nothing but 98. And we have linked. So this is the distribution chain has been created. Now save it. Again, go back, assign division to sales organization. So which division is managed under which sales organization, that linkage has to be established by going to a new entry, put your sales organizations, and then division. My division is SL. Enter. Now save it. So this is how we can link each of the enterprise units to other. Now we need to set up a sales area, which will help us to create a sales order, which gives the relation of the sales organization, distribution channel, division actually. So setup is nothing but the whole sales and sales organization, distribution channel, division has to be match or link with one another. The sales organization, distribution channel, and my division. It's enter. Here linked with. Now save it. Go back. Again, we assign the sales office to the sales area, because sales area manages the sales office. That linkage has to be established here. And go to new entry. My sales organization, distribution channel, and division have to be linked with your sales office, which is 1098. With your sales office. My sales office is linked to my sales area. Go back. Again, assign sales group to the sales office, because sales group are the people, set of people who are working under that sales office. That assignment is also required. Go to new entry. My sales office is 1098. Sales group is 3 character, that is 10. Enter. Save it. Go back. Assign sales organization, distribution channel and plant. That relation is also there. So that whenever an order is placed, sales organization had to deliver the products to the customer by picking the product from under which plant. That is the reason we need to link that. So go to the new entry. So 1098 is my sales organization, which is linked to our distribution channel, that is 98. We will take the product from this plant, or maybe this plant, manufacturing plant or inventory plant, which is associated with the sales organization. So my plant is 1098. Plant is created by MM consultant or configured by MM consultant. Go back. Again, another one important thing is business area account assignment, by which rule your business area has to assign to the plant and divisions. If any business area is a part of your uh, finance enterprise structure, but this rule you have to set it. One rule you set it in under your sales area. So one rule, that is determination of the sales area from the plant or divisions. Now save it. So we can see our wholesale enterprise unit through a transaction code known as EC03, that is under the controlling area, or else you can go to the EC04, that is enterprise structure under the sales organization. Go to the structure here, navigation, enter. Now so many sales organizations are there, so you can create one. So my sales organization here is 1098, so you can see. So under this sales organization 1098, we have a distribution channel which is linked to the plant. Plant is also linked with your storage locations or company code, distribution channel, purchasing organizations. Sales area also is linked to this. Okay, so sales area is linked to the sales office. Sales office is also linked with your sales group. So these are some of the enterprise units. So here one important thing is missing, that is called, what do you call it? That is shipping point. So shipping point has to be created in the same fashion. Enterprise reference IMG, enterprise structure, shipping point or is a part of your logistic execution model. Here you need to create a shipping point, define, copy, delete, check shipping point, and this shipping point is controlled by your plant. So once you create the shipping point, let's say copy this one, okay, and I'll put 1098 is my shipping point, or it is a central shipping point for my company name, and enter. So shipping point name you can give here any shipping point name, Bengaluru shipping point. And this is my Bengaluru region address, shipping point, country India, region 10. I have not used any transportation zone so far. Enter, and you save it. It's created. So if you go back here, if any edit options is there, you can edit it. Some of the important things, if you want to add it, you can add that. So that is there. Now go back. This shipping point has to be linked with your plant. How we can link it? Go to the assign and go to the logistic execution. assign shipping point to plant. So find your plant from here. To find it, you go to the find button. 098 is my New Delhi plant. And I have one New Delhi plant, I have one Bangalore plant also, but I'm assigning to the New Delhi plant. Select it, go to the assign option. So here you need to assign the shipping point, which is 1098 central shipping point. Now save it. So this assignment is also reflected here. So plant is assigned to central shipping point. And that you can also check it in your EC04 transaction code. If you go to the structure navigation, enter and double click on the Bangalore sales organization. So you can see here whatever the plant you have, the sales area and sales office, divisions, sales area is also linked, company code and plant. So New Delhi plant is also have different storage locations under it, and distribution chain is connected also. Okay, so that even check it over here. So shipping point is also linked with this particular New Delhi plant here. See this one. Shipping point, if you expand it, it is linked to this plant. So this is how your complete enterprise structure is. What are the key takeaways? Enterprise structures provides a framework for the entire organization structure, which is critical for configuring your SD module, MM, and other modules like your finance and production plan. So key organization units include in these three core modules are company code, sales organization, distribution channel, division, sales area, shipping point, plant storage location, purchasing organization, and purchasing group, which is from the material management side, and each with a specific role in managing sales, material, and procurement. So a well-defined structure is essential for data consistency and smooth operation across the supply chain. So that's how it is. So you can go through this particular, sales or enterprise structure in material management, enterprise structure in finance and NT to understand the complete enterprise core structure of SAP ERP module. And the links are given below. Access that link, get some ideas about it. Thank you. And if you're satisfied, if you have just put a comment on it, how to improve our trainings for